It's Alicia and
this is Lorette.
And we're here with another wonderful episode of the Learning Tube. We're starting off today by talking about the special offer, the 2021 Fast Start Marketing Lab that was put out by Groove. You guys have probably seen it, probably seen people talk about it on social media. So we keep getting asked exactly what is it, if we can go over it. So before we get started on the presentation on Clubhouse, we're going to take a quick minute to introduce you to the Fast Start Marketing Lab so you can get it today. Today is the last day to grab it with some special bonuses and all that kind of stuff. So, and hey, Lorette, somebody mentioned this to me that was grabbing it today. They're like, it's the last day to buy educational material that's tax deductible for 2020. Yes. I didn't realize that. So I was like, oh, that is so smart. So if you know that you want to invest in education, I think it goes without saying that the last thing that you should buy in 2021 is the Fast Start Marketing Lab membership. Lorette, now you were walking us through these bullet points. You said this is what you really wanted to walk us through.
So, well, first of all, what this is that you get to be part of a private Facebook group, and you know that the Groove groups, we've got our group, but then there's the official Groove group. It's very active. People are constantly helping each other. The actual Groove team is in there all day, every day, helping, supporting. So those of you that are in it, I'm sure you can attest to that. Now, what they've done is that they're setting up a second Facebook group that's only for people that are part of this Fast Start Marketing Lab. Now, with the Fast Start Marketing Lab, what they're going to do is have the private Facebook group, and they're going to have training within it. Now, the people that are actually doing the training are the people that are part of the Groove team. Now, I'm sure you can agree that the Groove team is a team of excellent, amazing, brilliant marketers. I mean, look what they were able to pull off with the launch of Groove. I mean, that alone is a testament. Now, before they even did Groove, they all have their own things going as well. They all have their own businesses. They all have their own multi-million-dollar companies, and they all do their own stuff as well. And they're taking all the knowledge that they have as a team and putting together over 40 classes of training from the team of Groove. So these are people that have the experience in all these different things coming together, putting this training together. It says it's 1 to 2 sessions every weekday during the month of January and February, live streaming in the group. Now, make your screen smaller, Alicia, and scroll down. I think there's more bullet points of what exactly they're teaching. It says like landing, yeah. There you go. So you're going to learn about landing pages, lead conversion, upsells, downsells, bumps, webinars, live streaming, how to use video for profit, Facebook ads, list building, e-commerce, video SEO, army of affiliates, and you get office hours with David Lemon. You know David Lemon. He's the guy that, is doing all the training videos. But we know for a fact, these are things that we hear that you need help with. We know this. I was just talking to somebody yesterday, and they said they needed help with their landing page. We were just talking to somebody as well about bumps and upsells and downsells. Like all this stuff are things that you need to really take your business to the next level. And with the Groove team, they're all experts in these areas. Now, I think you can agree with me, everything on this list is important. Everything on their list, I guarantee that you've got some things that you can learn from it. We do. I'm so excited that we're part of this and we can learn more from all of these experts. So does this not look exciting to you, learning and educating yourself more on these topics? Now remember, learning, we always say learning is earning, right? So the more you're learning and educating yourself on how to grow your business, of course, it's up for you to implement it, but the more that you can earn. Okay, so this is just more training that you can have. Now, on top of this training, they're also going to be offering Groove Magazine. Now, Groove Magazine is a physical magazine. Now, I don't get physical things in the mail anymore.
I don't like either.
So
bills,
it's
right?
refreshing to get a physical magazine that has to do with marketing coming in my mailbox. The box that you walk outside and you open it, the mailbox.
That was good. That was good, right?
Of a physical magazine, and it's a marketing magazine. And what's really cool is that Alicia is going to be on the cover for issue number 2. So that's exciting as well. So you get all this training and you get a monthly marketing magazine delivered to your mailbox. So that's what this is all about. So they're doing this special thing, and they want you to go into 2021 with a bang, with educating yourself, learning more from marketing experts, getting this physical marketing magazine coming to your mailbox every month. So definitely check it out. Today is the last day to get registered. And that's the link that we put in that chat box. So yeah, so check that out. Anything else on that, Alicia?
I don't know. I'm wondering who's jumping in on this. I'd be willing to do a class on making 6 figures a month in affiliate marketing. It's a class that I really want to do and sell for as a $9.97 course, but I'd be willing to do a master class on that and throw it in free if anybody is interested. What do you think about that, Lorette? I mean, I'd be willing to do it and show people how to make, you know, let's say set a goal of how about $10,000 a month in affiliate commissions, affiliate marketing.
Yes, I'm sure.
You're like, who wouldn't want that? What do you guys think? Would anybody be interested in that affiliate marketing class? David said affiliate marketing masterclass, I will be in, because you know, with affiliate marketing, it's, you know what, I'm like, hey, I pay my mortgage with one affiliate commission check that comes in.
Right. So Ken is saying yes. Donald says sounds good. Sid says I'm interested. Stan, no brainer. Yeah. So if you go ahead and register for this, so now when you go to that link, scroll down, Alicia. Kristen says I love affiliate marketing, money in my sleep. Oh goodness, I love it so much.
Lorette loves it too.
Honestly, affiliate marketing would probably be my favorite part, because you promote this and then you're done, really, and you just make the money and you don't have to do the customer support. You don't have to do all that stuff.
You don't have to do the fulfillment.
Yeah. So
affiliate marketing definitely is the, if you could focus on something, yeah, selling your products and courses, all that kind of stuff. But if you said, okay, if somebody offered you choice A or B, and choice A is make $10,000 a month in affiliate marketing, and choice B is make $10,000 a month selling your own products and services, which one would you choose, Lorette? A, sell other people's products and make 10,000, or B, sell your own products and make 10,000?
Can I choose both? Because when I sell my own products, I now have a list. Now with that list, now I'm going to sell that list, the affiliate marketing products.
Very smart, very smart. But in selling affiliate products, you can also build a list, because you would always put their name and email address before you send them on to the course. But
I would definitely, if I had to pick one, I would do affiliate marketing for sure.
And that's because you don't have to do fulfillment.
Correct. Yeah. And
so
like Kristen said, make money in your sleep.
Make money in your sleep. A lot of people have asked us for that class, so we will do that class in 2021, maybe February. I'm thinking Valentine's Day. That's a good day to promote and put out that class. Either somewhere around there, February, March, we would do that class. It'll be $9.97 for that class. That will come with our strategies, our checklist, some tools to be a better affiliate marketer. Or we will give it for free as a bonus for anyone who purchases the marketing lab. And then that's it. That's my.
And so Alicia, I know that my audio is not that good, so I'm going to stop talking, but I wanted to show them, scroll down so you can see the A little. That's why I wanted you to pull this up.
Oh, okay. Can you see it, Lorette?
Yes.
Okay. Lorette is just saying when you get to this page to check out, just make sure it says refer a little, right? So a little. So Stan, send your number to Lorette and she can connect with you then. She'll connect with you then. Janine, we could do that. Yeah, we could do that. So somebody's asking, you know, about Groove training. So we would teach how to make money with software like Groove, but I'm also making affiliate commissions, doing so many other things. And I don't want to take up a lot of time with this because I need to move on to Clubhouse. But for example, and I don't think I'm logged into it, but like in Commission Junction, this is an affiliate marketplace. So you come here to Commission Junction and you can find other products to promote. My favorite product to promote in Commission Junction is called Grammarly. It's like a grammar checker tool that Lorette and I do not live without. Like, we can't live without it. The emails that go out, you know, we put them in the grammar checker. Everything goes through this grammar checking tool, and you wouldn't believe that. I promise you, you need it. So I show it and I demo it, and they pay me when people sign up for a free account. And then if people upgrade, they pay me on the upgrade. So I can get paid twice off of someone. So all I do is I promote the free tool and I get paid by it. And you don't even need a website. So I promote Grammarly. I have it on YouTube. I promoted it on Facebook, just with my affiliate link that I get inside of Commission Junction. So does that make sense to you? So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Does anybody have any questions? So Lorette will drop that link one more time. Yeah.
Can you answer Cheryl's question? I flagged it. You see?
Oh, hang on one second. Yeah, I love affiliate marketing. Cheryl says yes to the class. If you're already a GrooveFunnels member, how does this training apply? So I'm going to answer it twice. The affiliate marketing training, Cheryl, it'll teach you how to market other things, other programs as an affiliate. And if you have GrooveFunnels, here's the thing that you should do as an affiliate always. Write this down. Before you send traffic, that means before you refer someone to something, you should be collecting their name and email address, so that now you can refer them to, you know, when you refer them to something, you're building your list and you can refer them to other things. So as a GrooveFunnels member, you would build a landing page to collect name and email addresses. That's all. How does the Groove Digital, the marketing lab apply, Cheryl? Is that it just gives you marketing training. Let me go back up to the part Lorette liked the best right here. Oh yeah, you'll see a bunch of different training by all of these Groove staff members, like how to create high converting e-commerce pages, all this stuff right here, how to build powerful landing pages, how to increase your average cart value, how to build a powerful checkout experience. And where's that list, right? So it's like landing page strategies, post lead conversion strategies, upsells, downsells, bumps. That's what me and Lorette always talk about. And a new hybrid method. I don't know what that means, but I did buy this training. So I bought it on the first day, I think, that it came out. Then it says how to use video for profit, Facebook ads and list building strategies. I really want that one as well to see the strategies they're using, because they have great ads and retargeting. All things e-commerce, video SEO strategies, how to build an army of affiliates. This one I want as well. I know they're going to talk about contests and that sort of thing. And then they have office hours and so much more. So then you get into this private Facebook group, and they've got more learning and training in there. So Loretta and I are addicted to leveling up. It's like level up. Level up. So this is our way of leveling up. We invested in it, so we have the opportunity to, you know, learn more and become better marketers. There's this saying, the best marketer wins, and we love it. Lorette says it all the time, the best marketer wins. And so as marketers, we always have to be learning and honing in on our skills. How many of you agree with that? Like, as marketers, we always need to be aggressively getting better. I so agree with that. And how I invest in myself is reflected in that. So Ken, when you go to the link, it states refer equals none. So Lorette, I'm going to ask you to work with Ken to see if, Ken, are you on Chrome? Lorette's going to work with you. She's going to pull you aside to work with you on that. So yeah, so to get the magazine, and they send you a magazine in the mail, which, yeah, I don't get any magazines in the mail, and to have a marketing magazine in the mail, Cheryl, is something I'm looking forward to. David said, I agree, you always have to improve yourself. Yes, you do. Let's see. Somebody said, something about commission junction. Where was that question? How do you get paid when you do promotions for commission junction? They send money to you, PayPal, Payoneer, check. You just pick how you get paid. All right, any other questions before I move on? Yes, there will be, Stan. Stan, did you drop your number for Lorette already? I was wondering if you did that. Anybody else have any other questions going once? What if you already signed up? Connie, no, but I'm going to have Lorette pull you aside for that. Chandra, for Warrior Plus, we use the wallet and the PayPal, I think, option, but it definitely is safe. Oh no, Stan, I thought you wanted maybe Lorette to follow up with you later today. If you do, then she can call you, or you can grab her number and call her after. All right, any other questions? I know, Joanne. Okay, Joanne, you signed up. Great. I know you signed up. Yes, I saw you sign up. All right, anybody else have any other questions? Going once? Going twice? Gone. But if you do have any other questions, Lorette is in the chat box and you can add her. I'm going to go over to today's presentation now. Does anybody know what we're teaching today? Let's see if you got your emails. Does anybody know what we're teaching today? Let's see if you guys know. Yeah, Clubhouse. Who is in the house? Who is in Clubhouse? Let me switch my screen real quickly. Who's in Clubhouse? I'm wondering who here is in Clubhouse. Switching my screen. Mimi, already following you. Yes, Joanne, I'm in the house. I know, Joanne. Wasn't that exciting? So it's only iPhone users right now. Last night we took, I think, like 28 people who were not on Clubhouse and put them in Clubhouse by doing what we call a Clubhouse Train. So here's the thing with Clubhouse, it's invitation only right now. So if you don't have an iPhone, then sorry. And then if you need an all right, Ken, I'm going to make sure Lorette gets your number. Lorette, just look at Ken's message there. So if you need an invite, I want you to join our Facebook group. Let me put the Facebook group in the comments. Let's see. And we go live in the Facebook group and we help people get in Clubhouse. Yesterday, I think we helped how many people get in Clubhouse? Who was on my live session yesterday where we helped people get in Clubhouse? Anybody here was on that live session? Trying to see if I can show an example of that live session. Joanne, you helped me. I think you were the first person that we helped. Isn't that true, Joanne? I think you were actually number one. I'm gonna show you guys what we did. Yeah, Joanne said she was number one that got in. Can you use an iPad? Yes, you can use an iPad. Eric needs an invite. So you guys, if you need an invite, join that Facebook group, and in that Facebook group, I will be able to send you an invite. But that's the only way I can send you an invite is you join that Facebook group, and then we do what we call invitation trains, and we will invite you to a live session where we will help you get into Clubhouse. So anybody who's not in, we just have this strategy that we use. We're marketers. Of course, we thought of something to help our people get into Clubhouse. Let me see if I can show you an example. Hang on. Photos. I might have to do it like this. Hang on one second. So let me see if you can see this image here. So this is how it went last night. So again, Clubhouse is invitation only. This is Deb in the middle and Angie right here that we teamed up to do this. So I sent an invitation to Joanne. Do you see yourself there, Joanne? Joanne sent it to Dennis. Dennis sent it to Stephanie. So as soon as people got in, they sent an invitation to the next person. Stephanie to Caldron, Caldron to Peter. look at this, right? And it ended up with Adrian. So next time we start our invite train, Adrian will invite you if you need an invitation. So you just need to join that Facebook group, because we go live in the group and did it. And then we had a international train. Deb invited Franco invited Gary, Michelle, Crystal. The thing about this was, I think Franco might have been in Italy, Gary was in the UK, Michelle was in Australia, Crystal was in Japan, Brett, I can't remember where he was, New Zealand, right? And just look how it comes around. So pretty amazing stuff that we did last night. And so if you need an invite or know someone who needs an invite, make sure that you get into that group and pass it around. So let me tell you about the benefits of of Clubhouse. Even if you're on an Android now, look, Clubhouse is going to be coming to Android. So I want you to pay attention, because there are so many opportunities with Clubhouse as marketers. And I want you to be prepared to ride it and to take advantage of it. So in the next 30 minutes, I'm going to walk you through Clubhouse. If you have any questions, ask me in the comments. First of all, on Clubhouse, I am at Alicia Little. So on day 2, I might have had 201 followers. By like day 4, I had 1,000. Let me see how much I have now. I'm going to go on the app real quick. I have 1,660 followers now, and it just keeps growing. So every time I'm live and speaking or presenting, my following keeps growing. So if you're taking notes, here's a tip for growing your following as well. Let's say the niche that you're in is real estate. And I just did this with one of my students who's in real estate. And so what he did was he went into rooms with other people that are in real estate, and he's following the speakers, so he gets notified of when they're live. And the strategy that he uses is that he goes and he follows the newbies in the room, because they're eager and they're going to follow him back. But he goes and he looks at their bio and he makes sure that they're a good fit for what he teaches. And the first time he did this, he followed 30 people, 29 followed back, followed 30 more, 28 more followed back. He's up to maybe 150 followers in 2 days just by using this strategy. So that's a really good way to grow your followers as well. Got it? If you understand that, say got it. And if you don't, let me know and I will explain it further. This is Deb Cole, a good one to follow as well, at Coach Deb, and Angie at Angie Norris. So make sure that you're following those 2 ladies as well. Why do we love Clubhouse? What? Let me count the ways. So Clubhouse is a place where, first of all, let me back up and say that, as a speaker and trainer, I love teaching people. I love it. I love helping people. I love seeing people build businesses and take their creativity and make money from it. And I used to spend 50% of my time on a plane or out of the country usually, and presenting and speaking and teaching somewhere. And then all of that came to a stop. In fact, in January, Lorette and I, we did an event in Jamaica. We did an event in Malaysia. We did an event in Atlanta. I spoke on stage. We did our own mastermind in North Carolina. That's all just in January, right? And then COVID comes and all of the speaking gigs get canceled. The paid speaking gigs, everything gets canceled. Boom, done. And then here comes Clubhouse, an app where you can, so for the summer and, most of the fall, we went hard with lives. So everybody's on lives, right? And that becomes the big thing, going live on social media. And so now what happens is Clubhouse comes around, and it's this app where you can be in rooms talking about conversations. I can start a room, you can start a room, you can invite other speakers up. And then if people have questions, they can raise their hand and come into the room, ask questions, and it's completely free. And there are so many celebrities on it dropping knowledge. you know, sometimes I think there was a room that had like Grant Cardone, Damon John, you know, big names talking and teaching absolutely free. You're going to find them on Clubhouse. And it's like, you know, they're semi-bored right now, so they're coming on and teaching for free. Lorette and I have gone to Grant Cardone events. Remember, we invest in our learning, we pay the money, and it costs a few $1,000s just for a ticket to get in. Then you have to pay for airport and hotel. And, you know, I did that twice, 2 Grant Cardone events. And then the other day I heard him drop some amazing content for free while I'm in my pajamas in bed. You get it? Suzanne said it's absolutely amazing who is giving their time. It really is. It really is. Ken said, FYI, only devices, iPhone, iPad with iOS 13 or later will be able to use the app. Thanks for that, Ken. So iOS 13 or later. So how do you get on Clubhouse? There's 2 ways. You need an invitation. So that is, you know, something that you need an invitation. With our train that I showed you we do, it's an invitation train. So it'll start out, the next time we do it in that group, it'll start out with, you know, the last 2 people that were on the train sending an invite to someone, and we'll go around until everybody has an invite. The backdoor strategy, which is what I'm having a lot of people do too, is if it's, I have somebody in my phone, so I have that person in my phone, and then they go join Clubhouse and they reserve their username, but they can't get in. But I get a notice in my activity section to let them in, and then I let them in. But I have to have that person in my phone. So if you're in Clubhouse and you know someone who wants to get in, put their number in your phone, then tell them to download the app, and in your activity section, you might just see them. And that's a really great backdoor strategy. Now, before you join, think about your username, because once you pick it, you can only change it once. The same with your phone name. So pay attention to what you choose. I chose my name, Angie chose her name, Lorette chose her name, but Deborah Cole chose Coach Deb because that's what she's known as. So think about how you choose your name. Your profile, it's important when writing your bio that the first 3 lines are the most important, because this is what people see before they expand out your bio. I love what Leon did here. He said, Ecom Digital Ads Geek over at Customer Mojo. So you text Mojo to this number, and then there's his website, and then there's his, I guess that's his Instagram, Customer Mojo, right? So when you see him, immediately you know that he's an Ecom Digital Ads Geek. Okay, so if you're an Ecom and you need ads, you know his company name is Customer Mojo, and now you know all the ways to get in touch with him and find him to send, you know, your business to him possibly. Cynthia, you said I need an invite. I have an Android. Well, there's no invites for Android users now, so you have to wait till you get an iPhone. And like Ken said, thanks for being on here, Ken, and dropping knowledge. He said you have to have iOS 13.0 or later to be able to use the app. So keep that in mind. And then always choose a good photo that represents yourself. I've changed my photo recently to have the yellow background. Let me see if it's in the screenshot. So you see how it went from the gray background on your left-hand side to the yellow background on the right-hand side? Why do you think I have that yellow background? So I have like a white border around me and then a yellow background. Anybody know why I have a yellow background? So Suzanne says, I've used nominations as a way to invite people, but it seems slow to get people in. And Suzanne, that's nominating people for a club. Is that correct? And how many people have you been able to get in that way? It hasn't worked for me that way. So Frida said the yellow background is to stand out. That's really good, Frida. That's true. Julie says it gives dimension. That's true. Chandra said it's more visibility. That's why you use yellow, right? So the gray background, which was my wall, as opposed to the yellow. Now when I come into a room, people can see me. Our eyes are drawn to yellow. I might have even should have done a brighter yellow, but you know, that's what I've got going right now, so we'll work with it. So all right, where was I? So the next thing, this is my favorite. Oh, this guy has my favorite bio, and I'm sure I'm going to reach out to him one day soon, but his name is Mr. Banks. And I'm going to break down his bio to show you why it's my favorite bio. For some of you, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, this is going overboard. But for us marketers, I'm like, this guy right here, yeah, this guy right here, he has thought of everything with his bio. So the first thing in his bio is he has this link here that says, at the top, it says, text this emoji fire or credit lit to get my 15 to 50 credit boost. And it's his ebook for $9.99. And then I text it to see what happens. And I really did get an invitation to buy it. And then under that, he's like, okay, text rocket to boost credit to find out about trade lines. And I did that and something came back. Here are the primary credit lines, my jewelry, something it was called. And so when he's talking, he's talking about trade lines, let's say, he'll be like, okay, guys, go to my bio and you're going to see the number to text and the keyword or emoji to text to get more information on that. And it's absolutely free. Go to my bio, do it, look there. So everybody goes to his bio. You see the phone number to text. I blocked out part of the phone number just so, you know, out of respect for him. And then you just text these different emojis. And yeah, that's how you get all of his free stuff. He's building a list like crazy. And then he has different sections. They talk about his different services, then his course, why am I on Clubhouse, his location, the other ways you can get in contact with him, business IG, LinkedIn, Facebook group, podcast, even his Cash App. I'm like, Mr. Banks, what are you doing with your Cash App on it? Right? Okay. So I'm like, yeah, did he just drop his Cash App on his profile? So the links are not clickable in your bio, but your Twitter and Instagram links are. So if we go back to the bio, the Twitter and Instagram links, wait, let me go back to it. Where was it? Going back, right here. So the Twitter and Instagram at the bottom are clickable, but his course link, none of the other links in his bio are clickable. So people will go and just, you know, inbox him on Instagram or tweet him. So that's something to keep in mind. And you should, if you have either one of those, make sure that you connect it. All right. So now we're going to talk about some common terms and what does the icon look like for Clubhouse? You know, I didn't put it here. Hang on, let me just, Clubhouse logo. Had it up yesterday. Hang on one second. Let me show you. It's a guy with like an afro. Nope, Clubhouse app logo. Okay, I'm just looking for, oh, here it is. So it's this, oops, icon in the middle right there, that guy, do you see it? That's the logo right now. That's the app icon right now. That's one of the Clubhouse users. They're using him as the image for Clubhouse. Do you guys see that? Yes? Okay, you're welcome, Eric. You're welcome. So there's lots of different ways to monetize Clubhouse. I will tell you that I got a coaching student for my coaching program yesterday, $5,000 for the coaching program. One of my students got a client today from Clubhouse. He was speaking in Clubhouse and he called me to, you know, help him outline his coaching program, which I did. And he sold someone into a $5,000 coaching program plus a percentage of the quote unquote deals that they're making. So my inbox is also flooded with other opportunities. Lorette's following up on some. I got invited to a virtual summit as a speaker. It just the list goes on. And I have so many messages from people just saying, I heard you on Clubhouse. And I'm like, yes, I love that. I love that. So Chandra said, too many social media platforms. Which one to choose is a headache. So I feel like that too, not just a headache, but sometimes overwhelming. You wake up in the morning and you're like, oh my God, am I supposed to be on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter? Am I supposed to be posting YouTube videos or on Clubhouse? And the answer is, you know what? You need a strategy, a social media strategy. So I'm going to make sure that I keep posting on Facebook and Instagram because my clients are on there, right? I have to be active in the Facebook groups, all that good stuff. But where am I going to be now is where it's hot. So instead of being live on Instagram, I'm going to be live in Clubhouse. So you should say it this way, Chandra. You know, your strategies still hold true, your social media strategies. But if you had to be live somewhere to promote your business, you had to be live somewhere to promote your business, and you had to be live somewhere to learn, make it Clubhouse. That's my suggestion to you, Chandra, and to everybody listening. So what does moderating a room mean? So this is Les Brown, and this is me and Angie moderating, me and Deborah moderating his room. So Les set up a room to speak, and then I came in as the moderator and also, you know, dropped some knowledge. And then I had to leave early, so I brought Coach Deb in to continue. So Les is the one that people, you know, they're there to talk to him. So I tell them, all right, if you have a question for Les, raise your hand. I let them in and I say, what's your question? They ask a question to Les, he answers. I push him out of the room. I tell the next person, you know, raise your hand. I've just got people coming into the room. They raise their hand. I allow them to talk. And when they're done, I move them. Get out of here. You're gone. And I move them out of the room. And that's what a moderator does. So when you're running a room yourself, it's great to have a friend moderating for you so that you can focus on the content and not the content and the moderation. So if I'm presenting, I'll ask Lorette to moderate. If Lorette's presenting, she'll ask me to moderate. And it's just good to have that person there. Some of the great things that a moderator can do to build your room is tell people to add people to the room. So when you're on the app, let me see where I have the next photo of it. Tips for good moderation, that's what I'm talking about. Hang on. So when people are in the room, you're going to tell people, okay, as the moderator, I'm going to say, all right, everybody, I want you to press that. If you're enjoying the content you're hearing today, do us a favor, press the plus sign on the bottom, ping some friends to come into this room. That's the way that you can say thank you to these speakers who are spending so much of their time, dropping their knowledge. So everybody do that now. Press the plus sign, invite 5 friends. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, everybody should have invited 5 friends now. So let's continue. The next question comes from Ebony. Ebony, go ahead and ask your question. You know, so that that's an example of good moderating and moderation. You can mute anybody, bring anybody in. Those green dots right there, they indicate that that person is a moderator and has those abilities and controls. And the, what is that? The celebration cone, that indicates that that person is new and has only been on Clubhouse for a week. Cynthia, yes, this recording will be sent out to everyone and posted in the Learning Tube Facebook group. So make sure you're in the Facebook group so you can get those tips. Now, how do you get more people in your room? So when you're on the app, you can start a room by pressing the green button at the bottom that just says start a room. I never recommend that. I recommend that you schedule your room. Get it in order, schedule your room. So you create a room, you schedule it, and then that room shows up on people's, you know, shows up to people and they can add it to their calendar. You pass around that link, and that's how you really build for your room. So how do you find people to follow? Oops. How do you find people to follow? In the top left of your app, on the top left of your app, you're going to find in the search, like whatever words you're looking for. So if you're looking for people involved in GrooveFunnels, type that word in and you'll find GrooveFunnels people. If you're looking for a specific person, like Deborah Cole, you type in her name and you find it. I live in Atlanta, so I type in the keyword Atlanta and I find people who have Atlanta written in their bio. Yay! So that's how you can find people to search for, okay? So how are people monetizing Clubhouse? By having links in their bio, by sending people to their links in their bio. So there's a link in my bio for the Learning Tube, and it tells them to go to thelearningtube.com, www.thelearningtube.com, to be on these weekly webinar sessions, right? So it gets people there. And then from there, you can, they'll buy all sorts of things. You can set appointments, have people set an appointment on your calendar. When you're speaking, you can tell people to go to your bio to buy your ebook. I was on one Clubhouse session, and this girl that was speaking, she'd gone from room to room. She said that she sold 800 ebooks that day at $9. Can you imagine that? 800 ebooks. There are, just with Clubhouse, she said, there's so many opportunities for you. You just need to jump on it. Any questions? Any questions before I wrap it up? I'll answer any question you have about Clubhouse. I know Chandra said 800 ebooks. I know she was on and she spoke and she was like, I just want to give a thank you to Clubhouse because today I've sold 800 ebooks just by dropping knowledge and being here. My ebook on how to build your credit. And then I'm sure more people went to buy when she made that announcement. So she was slick. She was going in all these different rooms, asking questions or just talking about the business that she's in, or getting invited to speak on stage. And she hosted her own room and she cashed out. I'm so happy for her, I was worried that I didn't see a mic near me. Don't want my background noise. When does microphones show up? So when you're in a room and you raise your hand and you get on the stage, then as soon as they upgrade you, your microphone is unmuted. So you want to mute it. And then when you're ready to talk and they call on you, unmute it, and then you can talk. Eric, you downloaded the app, just waiting for your invite. So make sure you're in that Facebook group. And if you don't get in by next week when we do our train, we will help you. I promise, Eric. Got it? How long do you need to speak for? It depends. I mean, this is whatever you want to do. I was in a room with John Tallarico the other day. He's amazing. I'm going to bring him on to talk to us. He's in the personal development space. And he was leading the room and I was moderating. And he went for the first 15 minutes really without taking a break teaching. And then I've been in rooms where the host goes for 2 minutes and invites questions. It's really up to you. And as a panelist and then as a moderator, it's really up to you. David said it's a great way to make connections. It really is. Yolanda, my daughter sent an invitation to the wrong email. Not to the wrong email, to the wrong phone number, you mean. Is there a way to troubleshoot that or withdraw the invitation? There is not. That's the biggest thing. She would have had to send it to your text, to your phone. And if she did it wrong, there's no rescind right now. I looked at someone who sent it to 3 people. None of them joined. He wanted to take it back and we couldn't figure out how to take it back. But what you could do, Yolanda, is get into our Facebook group. And then when we do the next train, then you can get your invitation that way if you haven't gotten in by then. Where were we? Let me see. I'm just trying to look for the live that was in this group. Where was it from yesterday? It's probably pushed down, but we had an amazing live yesterday. And let me see if I can find it. Just keep scrolling. There it is right there. So this was the invite, 526 comments. You see the comments went crazy because we were helping people to get in. And oh, Joanne, what a nice message you left there. I'm gonna like that. So yeah, so that's it. Me and Angie went live and helped people get into Clubhouse yesterday. So just join this group, Yolanda. Did I put it in the chat? Yes, I did. Join the group. I will accept everybody. I see 2 people have put requests in to join, so I will accept everybody after this is over. And then the next time we have a train, you can be the first to know. Frida, should I join when I'm ready to be active, or do you suggest joining now? Can they tell if you're inactive? Will you be penalized? No, they can't tell if you're inactive. I mean, they can tell, but you're not going to be penalized for it. The reason I would tell you to join now is so that you can reserve your username, so nobody else has the name that you would want. Got in. I'm in your Facebook group as of 15 minutes ago. All right, great, Yolanda. Great, Eric. Sorry, Yolanda, you're in the Facebook group already, so you're welcome, and we'll tell you the next time we have a train. Now, Lorette, are you there? There was one thing Lorette was going to do. I don't know if she did it. Lorette, are you here? I wonder if she did it. I'm going to call Lorette real quick because she was going to set up. If she didn't do it, oh, she did not do it. So we have a book coming out on Clubhouse, and she was going to add you guys to the first list, first in line list, so that you could get the book before everyone else to learn Clubhouse before we release it to the public, or do a public release. But she didn't have a chance to set that up. If you would like to be on that notification list and be first to get it, just type me in the chat box, and then we'll pull the data later. So we have this book coming out about Clubhouse. It's going to be on Amazon as an ebook and as a print book. We're working on the book cover design and everything first. And really, it'll be out in a week, if not less. But before we tell anybody about it, we are going to make sure that our people get it first and dive into it first and learn Clubhouse first, and then we were going to open it to the public. So, okay, good. I see a bunch of you typed me, so I will pull that data, and as soon as we have it ready for you, we will send you a notification before everybody else gets it. Yay! It's like Clubhouse, it's invitation only. And we'll probably have the price really low for you guys and then raise it for the general public after you guys have all gotten it. All right. So how do you request to do and you can get the Clubhouse book before it comes out on Android, if you're on Android, so that you get to learn it and master it before all the other Android users do. All right, I just sent the link to the group. You should see the link to the group and be able to click on the join group button. And then if you know anybody who needs an invite to Clubhouse, click this invite link and invite your friends to the group. So you would type their names here and invite them to the group. So Angela, you will watch the replay. Okay, Connie. All right, so that's it. Any other questions? Any other questions? So Kim, do you now see let me see who's requested. Do you now see the ability to get into the group, approve all? 17 people are now in. I just accepted everybody. So if anybody else wants to jump in before I get off this call, put in your request so I can accept you, okay? All right, great. I just did all the requests. Olive, okay, you're joining. So before I get off the computer, I will let you in. Can the question be about a new gig? Lola, can you ask that in the group, Lola? Or you can type it in here and Lorette will probably answer that, and I probably won't do it out loud. So go ahead and ask it. Is there a character limit on your name like Twitter? You should try to make it as short as possible for two reasons. One, if it's too long, it cuts off and it doesn't look good. And that's the real reason. So you can make your name whatever you want, and I haven't seen a limit on the bios, Douglas. So put the other stuff there, okay? And you can look at I was gonna say you could look at other people's names, but you can change your username and your name once. So if you want to do something for now and then you think you might want to change it, you have one opportunity to change it. Kim says, woohoo, I'm in, you're welcome. Can we send invitations to others not in the Learning Tube? Absolutely, Connie. You can invite anybody you want. Since you're accepted now, still add 5 people. Yeah. So click the invite button and invite some people into this group who want to know how to maximize Clubhouse. I love it. I love it. And you know that I love teaching, as does Lorette. So we're just trying to share the knowledge as far and as wide as we can. And I hope that you love it as much as I do. I hope that it gives you the opportunity it's given me. Where is Yolanda? Yolanda is on here. And Yolanda, I want you to text me because I want Yolanda to go live on Clubhouse. She is a stylist. She's a hairstylist, owns a hair salon for like some crazy number of years. And she actually gave me coaching on what I can do to better take care of my hair. And with a long story short, she was like, buy a dehumidifier. And I did that. But the knowledge this lady dropped and answered all of my questions and my hair problems, I'm like, you need to do a room on Clubhouse, but I still haven't seen it, Yolanda. I have not seen your room. I'm like, where is Yolanda's room? Yolanda, stop typing in the comments now. Yolanda, where'd you go? Oh, you needed this class first. All right, I understand. And so you know how to use it. Okay, I understand that, Yolanda. And even if you want to wait a few days for the book, which will have a lot more resources in it, then that's fine. I understand that. It is nerve-wracking for some people sometimes, like, what, you want me to go live, have a room, strangers come in, they have to listen to me speaking? So we put together the guidebook because so many of our students were saying they were having a hard time and they really wanted guidance and there's nothing out there. So we've been putting in a lot of work into it for Yolanda and everybody else. So, all right. So James, okay, you want early for the book. I see you there. Let's see, member requests. Let me see if we have anybody else in here. 5 other people. So I'm approving you guys right now. Angela, you can check and see if you're in. Okay. You would like the book too, Lindsay? Okay. All right. So it is that time to wrap it up. Here's the thing, you know, oh, wait, hang on 1 second. Let me see if you guys have any other questions first. Any other questions? Sorry, I forgot to ask if you guys had any other questions before I wrap it up. And I hope you enjoyed this presentation. What do you think? Are you excited for Clubhouse? Who else is excited for Clubhouse like me? Anybody? I know it's not just me. Who else is like so excited to take advantage of this platform, crush it with this platform, use it for all of the benefits that it has, because it can be so beneficial to us. It's going to allow us the opportunity to step out there, push our brands. And I don't care if you're a marketer, an affiliate marketer, you know, a hairstylist, there's a place for you on the hottest social media app right now. Eric says, I am in. Eric, are you in Clubhouse already? Is that what you're saying? Because I know you just signed up, right? Did you get in already? Somebody let you in? Lonnie, you are in. Is that, you mean in the group? Wayne said, I'm addicted. I can't turn it off. Serious FOMO. I know. So Susanna said, I'm really excited, even though I'm an introvert. It would be good for me to start putting myself out there. And the thing about it, David, you're in the group now. Okay, great. Kristen, I'm ready for Clubhouse. Eric, okay, you're waiting to get in the Clubhouse, but you're in the group. The thing is, if you're an introvert, you don't have to do your hair. Nobody sees what you're doing. Open up a notepad and start writing talking points in that notepad so that you've got things to go off of, talking points to go off of as you are gearing up for speaking. So every time I went into an internet marketing room, they upgraded me to a speaker. And then without even being in there for 2 minutes, they would say, Alicia, what do you think about that? And I'm like, So what I did is I put together talking points so that won't happen to me ever again, ever again. The invite comes to your text, to your phone in text message. I'm looking forward to your book. One of my coaches recommended it, but I didn't join. I Googled it, but didn't read it yet. Yeah, I'm excited about it, The ease of getting new customers from it has been tremendous, and the people on it are new to your realm and sphere, and you will be meeting new people. So I'm excited about it, and I look forward to connecting with you all on Clubhouse in the new year after I do one more train, getting people in that aren't in. So quickly, if you have friends that want to be in and aren't in yet, invite them to the group. Do that now. Invite them to the group so that they can get a notification of the next invite train. All right. Eric says, this is my time to shine. I've been in the background for so long, but not anymore. That's right. 2020 is your time to shine. Cynthia, I got something in email, but not text. I don't know. You're talking about the iPhone app, Cynthia? The Android app is a fraud. Do not download the Android app. You will be disappointed. All right. So thank you so much for coming to today's class. And I'm so looking forward to 2021. Woo! Happy New Year. Listen, to say that 2020 was a challenge is such an understatement. But through the pandemic, we've learned that we are resilient, we are strong, we are full of faith. And in a year full of limitations, we not only saw ourselves survive, but we thrived. And as a community, thank you guys so much for being here every Thursday, being part of the Learning Tube, being active in the Facebook group, because as a community, we used our creativity and our resources to pull us through, and we ended the year stronger than we ever thought possible. I am so excited for 2021. I made so many amazing connections, so many amazing friends right here with you guys in the Learning Tube, and I love this platform that we have here in the Learning Tube. It's such a gift. Special thanks to my sister Lorette, who organizes everything, sends out the reminders and the text messages. The Learning Tube, the past year, it's been a place for us to share, for us to teach, for us to connect, and it makes me so excited for the year to come. I want to ask of you one thing before we go, and that is, go to www.thelearningtube.com, copy that URL, and send it out to as many people as you can and say, hey, start off the new year right, join the Learning Tube. They teach you, these crazy sisters teach you different strategies. They stay on top of trends, and it's completely free every Thursday at 2 o'clock. Take that, thelearningtube.com, and share it with others, because I have 3 things that I'm really focusing on for 2021, and that is relationships. Number 1 is relationships, and you can write these down. Hopefully they'll extend over to you as well. I'm focusing on relationships, whether personal or business, that are positive, that have great communication, where communication is priority, and where encouragement is given to each other. It just doesn't go one way, right? Number 2 is teaching and pushing others. As we learn, you learn. That's why we're here at the Learning Tube. So I love teaching people how to leverage the power of the internet for financial freedom, and I'm committed to doing more of that in 2021. And then number 3 is I'm going to make more offers. I know that I teach things of value, and I can create more books and ebooks and courses and special reports so that I can share my value with others. I can share the things that I'm learning with others in a way where they can learn it as well. And I encourage you to make more offers in 2021 as well, because I declare that 2021 will be your best year yet. Thank you guys so much for joining us here at the Learning Tube. We will see you next week, same time, same place, but with 5 times as many people, because I know that you're going to go out there, talk about it, invite people on, and we'll be back here in the new year celebrating as we look at 2021 being our best year yet. Thank you guys so much for being here. Woo! Lots of love. Bye. Have a happy and safe new year. Bye, everybody. Bye. Woo! See you later. See you in the Facebook group. Bye. Yes, we will send out this recording today and upload it into the Facebook group today. Yes, we will. Angela, all the training we do in the Learning Tube is completely free. Oh, Angela, that's the marketing lab. Yes, that is a special training in 2021. So yes, that is something separate than the Learning Tube. Sorry about that. But once you click that link, you can grab that training. All right, everybody. I do, Angela. We talked about it in the beginning of this webinar as something that we highly recommend doing. So we did talk about it in the beginning as something where like everybody needs to do. You're welcome. All right, everybody, I'm ending this webinar. Bye.